It's week 1 of the NFL, where division rivals will clash in the AFC South. It's the Colts and the Jags, and it's all up next.
Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. CEA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday nights, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week 1 across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling. Right? It was hope springs eternal. Even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's week 1, you're so hopeful.
Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out a 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida, a super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's got Pierce. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again. Richardson escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. From the gun, here's Akers. And they bring him down around the 34. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive game, but a big one as they get the first. Richardson now. Looking slant route, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. The rookie from Michigan, there that time. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Akers. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Once again, it's Akers. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Gay with the point after. And the Colts take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence has had a remarkable career. Over 50 starts in high school and a winner all the way along. A national champion and 3-year starter at Clemson, and really a starter from day one after the first pick in the draft in Jacksonville. The key for Trevor at this level, though, is to do it season in and season out. That's what the greats before him have done. The Bradys, the Mannings, the #1 picks of the past. If you want to become a great and you want to take your game to another level, you've got to do it year in and year out.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll run here on first down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
A toss now to Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The kick by Shudak is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point gain.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Colts with their offense out, their second drive coming up. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. That one finds Josh Downs. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Here's Akers up the middle. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They go to Akers again. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Caught near the goal line. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts drive their lead to 11.
Jaguars 3.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Devin Duvernay to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
He was defended by Kenny Moore.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They give it to him again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on the 3rd and 1 run.
On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Colts will take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They give inside to Akers. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Willie Gay there on the tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They just get the play off. Has him on the quick hitter. This is ahead for about 5. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 2-score game early. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Shotgun handoff to Akers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They're running the option, short side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. All right, here we go. Second down. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. This is reeled in by Pittman. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Here's Akers. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that will set up first and goal.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Now Akers. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the pressure drives them backwards.
You get into the red zone, and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Pressure's there, and he goes down again. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Fourth down's going to bring out Matt Gay and the Colts field goal unit for the first time. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that extends their lead to 14.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. They're out and set, first and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 33-yard line.
Now it's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
This is hauled in by Ingram. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Brought down by Julian Blackman. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for another Jaguars.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Has it down close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stuffed at the 2. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Jaguars make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Handoff headed right. It's Akers. He's contained at the line for no gain. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now a handoff for Akers. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Colts working here. Richardson on 3rd. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Gets this one to Pierce. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Richardson. He's got the hook up to Akers. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. They'll throw again, Richardson. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
He's got Pierce. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. 4th and 3, drive on the line. It's Akers on the carry. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
Man, what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
The Jaguars headed out on offense late in this first half. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. First down throw, Lawrence. That's Thomas, he's got it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Pass complete, that's Devin Duvernay. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Lawrence working from the gun. Complete, it's Ingram. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Jaguars first down.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Chased out to his right. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome back to football. Everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip of the year around the NFL. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Patrick Mahomes, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. With that, the two squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Ewer.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Here's Duvernay on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Jacksonville has its offense out there to start this third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Now Lawrence. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's a give up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end,
pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Trying again following the sack. Hits him on the out route.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Colts pick it up. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, a normal old stop with third down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from him literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
The Colts getting their offense back out there as we see Cam Akers once more. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on fourth down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. They'll start this series with an option left. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts push their lead further to start the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
Jaguars 10.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They gave one away on their first drive of the season. Now it's time to get one back with a touchdown on drive number 2. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Simple dive up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
He has the first over the middle. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They run. Here's Akers. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Akers. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Throwing now, Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
The Jaguars and Christian Kirk headed back onto the field. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Colts have a long football field ahead of them on this drive. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Pittman's got it. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's Akers up the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Richardson now. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is reeled in by Pittman. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's a handoff to Akers. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pass complete to Duvernay. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's good for a Jaguars. 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Give now to the running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
This is complete to Duvernay. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Christian Kirk, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Now it's Lawrence. And the Colts get to him. He goes down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I'm just hearing the sound thud. Not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was 3rd and extra long, and now it's 4th and forever.
The Jaguars into punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far.
The Colts take over
The Colts and receiver Michael Pittman Jr. out and ready for their next series. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. They'll try the right side with Akers. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. To throw, Richardson. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. 2nd and 3 now. Takes off right out of the read option. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. Took off with it again. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. They give inside to Akers. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Now here he goes. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a 1st down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Akers. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's 2nd down. Once again, it's Akers. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Colts go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And as much as we thought we'd be watching highlights here, talking about this passing game, Brock, it's been the guys on the other side of the ball who've come in and stolen that spotlight.
Yeah, and in an offensive-driven league, and one that's sometimes even legislated that way, it's nice and refreshing to see a defense put together an effort like this.
Amen.
Be the ones everybody's talking about for how well they've played on their side of the ball.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Into the hands of Duvernay. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Jaguar first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He's on the move. He takes it himself. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. Taking off with it again. And he stopped at the 31-yard line. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. They've got first down from the 31. Lawrence working from the gun. Quick slant here to Kirk. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Offense up to the line fast. From the red zone now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 2nd and 3 now. Here's Lawrence to throw. This throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Offense in the hurry up here. This one's caught. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. It's 2nd and goal. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Lawrence on 3rd and goal. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. So just inside the 2-minute warning, they have to get the onside kick back. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Here's Akers. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time, 1:55 to go. They go to Akers again. And that hit stops him in his tracks. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Handoff headed right. It's Akers. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
The Colts are ready for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. That's Thomas. He's got it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And they finally get to him. He just kept hanging on to that football, and they drop him. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. Waste of time. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Colts are winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.